Good morning. Welcome to the Renaissance Hotel. My name is Mariah Carey, the Director of Human Resources. Thank you for coming in today.
Good morning, Miss Carey. Thank you for having me. I'm David Beckham.
You're welcome. Today, we are conducting an interview for the position of waiter for our fine dining restaurant. The discussion will help us understand your skills and experience. Are you ready to begin?
Yes, I am ready.
Excellent. To start, please tell me a little about yourself and your work background.
Of course. I have worked in restaurants for over 5 years. I started in casual dining and then moved to high-end restaurants. I am very good at talking with guests, working in a fast environment, and making sure every detail is perfect. I love making people's dining experiences special.
I see. That's good experience. Now, why do you want to work as a waiter at the Renaissance Hotel specifically?
The Renaissance Hotel is famous for excellent service. I want to be part of a team that gives a luxury experience. For me, this is not just a job. It is a chance to learn, grow, and give guests the highest level of service.
Service is our priority. Can you tell me about your experience with customer service?
Yes. In all my jobs, I worked directly with guests. My job was to listen to their needs, solve any problems, and make sure they were happy. As a waiter, these skills are very important to make sure every guest feels welcome and taken care of.
That's important. Tell me about the last time you ate at a nice restaurant. What was good, and what could have been better?
The last fine dining restaurant I visited had beautiful decor. However, the waiter seemed very busy and forgot some small details, like refilling water. I think better teamwork and attention to every table would improve the experience. The food, however, was excellent.
Thank you. Based on your experience, what are your greatest strengths as a waiter?
My greatest strengths are my ability to connect with guests quickly and my attention to detail. I am very organized, which helps me manage many tables without mistakes. I also have good knowledge of food and wine, so I can give good recommendations.
We all have areas to improve. What is a professional weakness you are working on?
Sometimes, I can be a perfectionist. I want every detail to be perfect for the guest. I am learning to balance this with speed, especially when we are very busy. I focus on being efficient while still maintaining our high standards.
I understand. How do you handle a guest who is upset or difficult?
First, I listen carefully without interrupting. I apologize for their inconvenience. Then, I try to find a solution, like offering a new dish or speaking with my manager. I stay calm and professional the whole time. My goal is to solve the problem and make sure the guest leaves happy.
Can you give me a real example of when you resolved a guest complaint?
Certainly. Once, a guest said their steak was not cooked as they asked. I apologized sincerely, took the plate away immediately, and told the kitchen to prepare a new one quickly. While they waited, I offered a complimentary appetizer. The guest was very happy with the new steak and thanked me for fixing the problem.
Good. How do you stay organized when taking orders from a large group?
I always use my notepad. I write clearly and note each person's seat number. I repeat the order back to the table to confirm everything is correct. Then, I send the order to the kitchen right away before moving to my next task. This system helps prevent errors.
What would you do if a guest is simply unhappy with their meal, even if it was made correctly?
My job is their satisfaction. I would listen with empathy, apologize that they are not happy, and offer solutions. I might suggest replacing the dish with something else they might like, or I would politely get my manager to help find a solution that meets the hotel's standards.
How would you handle a guest who wants to use two different discounts or promotions that cannot be combined?
I would be polite and clear. I would explain, I apologize, sir or madam, but our policy allows only one offer per table. Then, I would help them choose the best single offer for their meal. It's about being respectful while following the rules.
What do you know about the Renaissance Hotel and our restaurants?
I know the Renaissance Hotel is known for luxury and exceptional personal service. Your restaurants focus on high-quality ingredients, elegant presentation, and creating memorable experiences. You stand out because of this commitment to excellence in every detail.
What are some current trends you see in fine dining?
I see more guests interested in where their food comes from, like local and organic ingredients. There is also a trend towards personalized experiences, where we remember guest preferences. Knowledge of dietary needs, like gluten-free or vegan options, is also very important now.
How do you feel about suggesting additional items, like a premium wine or a dessert?
I see it as part of enhancing the guest's experience. I don't push. I listen to what they like. If a guest enjoys red wine, I might suggest a special glass that pairs perfectly with their meal. It's about making a good recommendation that adds value to their evening.
Can you describe a very challenging day at work and how you handled it?
Yes. Once, we had a fully booked restaurant and 2 waiters called in sick. It was very busy. I stayed calm, focused on one task at a time, and communicated clearly with the kitchen and other staff. We worked as a strong team. We served everyone well, and many guests complimented our service even though we were busy.
How do you learn about new food, wine, or service standards?
I read industry magazines and follow respected chefs and sommeliers online. I also taste new foods and drinks when I can. Most importantly, I believe in learning every day on the job from colleagues and guests.
Are you able to work different shifts, including early mornings, late nights, weekends, and holidays?
Yes, absolutely. I understand that a luxury hotel operates every day. I am flexible and ready to work the schedule that the team needs to provide excellent service at all times.
If you saw a coworker not following health and safety rules, like handling food incorrectly, what would you do?
Safety is critical. I would politely remind them of the correct procedure right away. If it continued, I would have to report it to a supervisor. We must protect our guests and ourselves, so rules cannot be ignored.
How do you manage your own stress during a very busy service?
I take a deep breath and focus on being systematic. I prioritize tasks, like serving food that is ready first. Good teamwork and a positive attitude are my tools. After work, I exercise to stay healthy and manage stress.
Why did you leave your last position?
I left to seek a new challenge at a higher level. I have learned a lot, but I am ready to bring my skills to a world-class hotel like the Renaissance. I left on good terms and am excited about this opportunity.
Do you have any questions for me about the role or the hotel?
Yes, thank you. Can you tell me about the training program for new waiters at the Renaissance?
Of course. We have a comprehensive 2-week training that covers our service standards, menu knowledge, wine basics, and hotel software. What else would you like to know?
How would you describe the team culture here?
We have a culture of professionalism, support, and excellence. We help each other succeed to give the best guest experience. Thank you for your questions and for your time today, Mr. Beckham. This concludes our interview. We will be in touch within the next week regarding the next steps. Do you have any final questions?
No, that's all. Thank you very much for the opportunity, Miss Carey. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.